What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you a brand new series. Today I've got some Railway Empire. This is the pre-order beta version here, and they finally lifted the embargo on streaming and recording for the game as it's set for release here in January of 2018 coming up. And so I've been spending a lot of time playing this game and wanted to actually see if I could record a quick series for you guys in free mode. This is free mode, so we've got three other competitors here in the western part of the United States. Starting out in 1830, we start out with $600,000 in cash. You can see I've got one competitor set up here moving from San Francisco to Sacramento. We've also got someone moving from Portland to Eugene, Baker City to Nampa there. So those are my three starting out competitors that we're going to have to worry about and deal with, but we'll go ahead and get this done. And so we've got to build our first train station here. So let's go ahead and put in, I like to start out with a normal sized train station here between my cities. We're going to put one in San Diego, discovered by the Germans. And then we're going to put in another one in LA right here. Okay, so the first things first, we've got to connect these two cities. And you're going to see me play this pretty quickly because when you're playing against the competitors, at least in the game here, it can get pretty hectic, and you've got to build up your company as soon as possible before we get bought out. Okay, supply tower. They're in the middle of the two tracks. Let's clear out some of the paperwork here. Whoops. All right. Boom, boom. All right, and I do like to put a maintenance building in my hometown here, so we'll put one in San Diego like that. Cool. All right, and we got to buy our first train, obviously. So we're going to run you from San Diego to Los Angeles here. And we're going to start out with the Grasshopper because in 1830, that is the only train model available to us. So if you can see here, we'll go to the competitors screen. We've got several other competitors. I've got one train up so far, as do most other folks. I've got kind of a longer train network, too, here to start out with. And the name of our company is Rocky Top Railways Billy Bob. And we're playing as the general here. So, there goes our first train. Off and running for the company. And getting ready to make our first profits here as well. I'm really excited about the full release of this game. It's been really fun so far. I like the graphics and such as well. So, okay. Something else I like to also do between my first main connections here is we're going to actually set up a parallel train path going this way, like this, and we'll combine it in sort of looking something like that, because I do want to set up a second train moving between the two cities, which will help us a lot in terms of profiting here in the beginning stages of the game for free mode. So we've got to tell and set up a little direction signal here. Boom, like this and this. Awesome. So we're going to start out here pretty strong. I'm actually going to add a new train right off the bat, moving again from San Diego to Los Angeles. So we've got two loads going at all times. Awesome. So here comes the next one. It's bringing in passengers here yet again. So San Diego, starting out, produces meat and leather, as well as Los Angeles. And so we've got to find a way to bring cattle in to these two cities to support that meat industry. So I've got a cattle farm over here that we can connect up. Okay, that looks like we're going to have to bring it around this little mountain range that we're seeing here. Yep, right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, like that. So I'll have to bring it around that little mountain range. Do I have another option? Not really down here in the south. We've got Yuma, Tucson, Arizona, Flagstaff, and Kingman up here, all looking like easy connections here for the future. Okay, then we do have quite a few resources here. If we take a quick look.
We should meet up sometime for some tea and candy.
Oh, we just got hit on. But we do have a pretty significant mountain range that we're seeing over here, too. That could be expensive, bringing it around this mountain range like that. So I'm thinking, first things first, we do and should bring the cattle in coming from this way, just around the lake here. Let's see. So, in order to do that, we're going to build a small train station like this, making its way around. Okay. like that, okay? Let's bring a rail line all the way down. Coming, ooh, that's going to be expensive. Let's try to bring it around this way. 46K so far, yikes. Yeah, let's try to bring it around something like this, okay? So let's build that portion of the track first. Connect you here, and we're going to have to sort of bring it in coming this way. 127K to make this connection. So there is going to be some slight incline and such along the way. Can we fix this to make it a little less? No. 9%, 8%. You can see as I drag this around here. All right, let's try that again. Let's try from this side of things. Okay, a 4% incline coming in from this way. Okay, 104K, so that did save a little bit of cash, but it's going to cost me $100,000 to get that done, and we're pretty close to it, so let's unpause here and speed up so that we can start profiting a lot faster. Meanwhile, let's check really quickly here. I'm the only company with 2 trains so far, and my company is worth the most right now, so currently we're in first place, but you're going to see as time goes on here, that can change very, very quickly. Okay, so another load has arrived there. Let's go ahead and purchase this track. Done. So we can at least bring cattle into San Diego direct for now. Need to get a supply tower up and going once we hit 30K. So we'll do that here shortly. Nice, nice, nice. Stoker coming in. These are personnel for different hiring positions. Madison Hernandez is slow. Trained personnel. We're going to skip out on that for now. I usually put those in a little bit later. We do have a research slot available here as well. So I'm going to get the covered freight car. This is going to give us 10% transportation fleet income bonus there, which will help out with the profitability of the San Diego to Los Angeles route, because they're transporting mostly mail and passengers here at this point. Okay, we definitely have enough money for the new, not a signal, the new supply tower here. We'll put it right there, and let's get a train going from Adams Cattle over to San Diego here. Okay, good. So now we have 3 trains up and running. They'll still be able to get serviced here up at San Diego, the main portion there. Looking good. Yeah, we've got some mountainous sort of terrain out here towards these desert areas. But, you know, you want to help your cities grow, especially your home city here, with various resources that they need. So let's see what else they may need. Oh, that's the meat industry I clicked on. Okay, so here's our demand, or our stock in the city, rather, and here's the weekly demand. They want beer, logs, corn, which we seem to be collecting corn since we're pretty near corn anyway, and then wheat. So logs, beer, wheat. Do we have any of those yummy things around? Any of those resources around us here? Indian resettlement bill passed. Cattle. Not seeing any wood. Here is some coal, it looks like. So we're going to be playing this. I think it runs up until 1850. You can continue the campaign sort of after that time frame, but your tech tree stops, which I hope for the final game they actually make it a longer free mode. Okay, railroad enthusiasts. You can also bid on technology and businesses, that type of thing. Salt Lake City is over this way. Flagstaff again, Tucson. So I don't really see any wheat or logs available, at least immediately here. If we take a look over this way, no, not really. I see wool, more cattle, clay,
I had biscuit today
salt.
for lunch, and it was fantastic.
Sacramento has grown here already. That means one of our competitors is doing a good job up there in the north. Oh, here we go. Logs are located right here. Yuma also producing meat as well. We could look to try to connect Yuma up as another rail line here. It's a small level 1 city along with San Diego, much like San Diego. We would be able to bring a line over here pretty easily. So let's build a train station. We're going to have to cross over a river here as well. That could be expensive.
Here? How carefully did you consider that?
Yeah, another funny thing is your competitors will talk junk to you as you sort of continue along your quest here. And this is going to be an expensive hookup here as well. 182k to get this one done. Bring it out a bit like this. All right, cool. So 173k. We only need about 73 more k in order to get this done. So my 3 trains will eventually pop those out there, and then we're going to start bringing in logs to both San Diego and Los Angeles here coming up. And if I take a quick look, Yuma. Okay, cool. You've got your logs intact. You've got your corn. They have quite a few resources here in Yuma. They are at a 60%. 60% overall resource will cause your population to grow, which is cool. Yeah, so you can see right now, for example, San Diego's sitting at 39%. And as the town grows, you can start building in your industries here in these slots. And so I'll show you guys how that works here when the time comes. Power of locomotives by 10%. Sure, we'll get the bell there because we do want our trains to run a little faster, especially when we've got some inclines that we're going to have to be dealing with here. So let's buy this new track like this. All right, cool. So I'm going to need 30k now in the bank to put a supply station in somewhere like here-ish. Then we'll hook up San Diego to Yuma.
I see another player has joined the table.
Yes, yes we have. Yes, ma'am. Yes, we have joined the table. Okay. Almost there. Okay, we've got the 30k now needed for the supply tower. Let's put you in. Now again, the trains will be able to have maintenance because everything is connecting here into San Diego. Okay. And then if I look around at my competitors, you can see on the mini-map here, still most companies only hooking up 2 cities here so far. I'm about to have a third here with Yuma coming in. We need $30,000 to do this. Great. So let's go the Yuma to San Diego like this. Boom and boom. Slow train, get to working. So passengers definitely headed on their way. So that's going to add some more profitability into the mix for us. I need to bring in logs if I can. But I really do not see any areas that have just straight up wheat. Which is oh man. We're going to have to compete with this company up here for all these resources here eventually, which can get pretty crazy. We'll build a warehouse to store all of that. I'll show you guys how to do that here. Bodie, Idaho. So here is the nearest wheat that I can find available to us. Unfortunately. We are still making good money, though. Keep clicking on this meat industry by accident. Okay, here we are. So still this 39% overall. Beer, wheat, and logs. We can at least start bringing in logs here next. That's what I'm thinking I want to do. Let's get rid of some of these tooltips here. Okay. And if I go over... Where are the logs again? Oh, they're over here. Yeah, right here. So let's put a small train station down for you. Right here. Taylor Logging. And we're going to want to bring a track over here to connect in. Probably on the Yuma line here. I'll show you guys how we do that. Let's see. Keep it flat. Yeah, see, we're going to have to sort of bring it along this route here. That gets really expensive. We're sort of also on the very edge of the map coming this way. So this, keeping it a separate little line here, will help us. In fact, let's edit this and do something like that. Wow, 355K to bring this in. Okay, let's leave the plan in there for now and continue accumulating money. Increase profits from transported mail. Absolutely, that's what you want to see there. We also have to figure out a way to get cattle over to Los Angeles here. They're a level 2 city. What are you guys getting? Yeah, they're sitting right at the 39% mark as well in terms of overall growth. And I'm a little confused as to why Yuma isn't growing. They're sitting... Well, it could be just because they're sitting right directly on the 60% mark there. They are growing here ever so slightly. Auction for the John Hancock. No, thank you. Okay, coming up on 200K now. I'm going to let the competitors sort of duke that out for now. And then milk will be really easy to bring in here eventually.
I simply love Doc McTasty's extra creamy cream confections.
Oh, wow. That sounds kind of nuts. So here they are rolling in. We've got our next train up this way, getting ready to roll into San Diego here as well. Magic Trains at full steam. I wonder if that means they overtook us. No, I'm still the most valuable company by far here. I've got 4 trains. So we have started off a little bit faster than our competitors, which is good. This is what makes things a little cheaper if I move the track this way a bit. Alright, let's just leave it there. 6% incline over this way. 334K to get this done. Yeah. Leaf Spring suspension increases number of passengers. Sure. That will only help us as time goes on here. $334 needed, so coming up on it here very shortly. Yeah, baby. Let's see what they're doing up here in Sacramento. Okay, they are bringing in vegetables now. Looks like they only still have a couple trains running, though. Come on. Los Angeles, what else are you collecting? Yeah, that leather. You are getting some good corn production, which is good. San Diego. Wow, if I had $1 for every time I clicked on that meat industry. Yeah, you're getting corn as well. So no need to worry there. Plenty of cattle coming in right now for that meat production. Here we go. 334K. Okay, we can now start hooking up logs into San Diego here. Let's give you a nice supply tower like that. And we're also going to need a signal over this way. Yeah, we're going to need a signal right here so the trains can sort of take turns coming into station. Like that. Awesome. And then I do have enough cash to build a new rail line. So we'll go Taylor Logging to San Diego. 30K, go. Start it out, man. Okay, so logs are going to start flowing in. That'll be nice. We've got a random breakdown occurring over this way. Train whistle. Increases number of passengers in every city by 10%. Cool. We will take that. Okay, here comes the first set of logs moving in. Let's follow the train along here.
Luck? Luck is for beginners and dreamers, sweetie.
Yep, he's moving on in now. Let's do it, let's do it. Moving at a solid 13 miles an hour. And now he's having to wait. Let's see. Someone else must be using that portion of the train station. Yep, the cattle car was using it, and then he manages to break down right in front of my train here. But the San Diego to Los Angeles is going to move in its place. There goes the outgoing car, and finally we can move in. Finally getting logs to San Diego here. Boom. 17K a trip. So we're already up to 150K now. So we're up to 49% of overall demand. Are any cities making beer? Kingman is making meat. Flagstaff is making meat. Oh wow, is this like a glitch or something? Beer's being produced up here. We're definitely in meat country, aren't we? Carson City, Bodie here, all making beer. Do you have a solid hookup for wheat? You do. And where's that coming from? Oh yeah, right here. Okay. So maybe we should try to build a track here through this mountain pass. That would look pretty cool. Just for the beer factor. Los Angeles, they are still sitting at the level 2. And we're going to want a train hooked up between all of these cities, really, to bring this beer in. Los Angeles probably not doing much in terms of the meat production. They do have quite a few stored up. Cattle is coming in somehow, though. Must be coming in by wagon. Alright, let's get the new John Bull
Whoa.
unit here.
Is your new locomotive as quick as it looks?
And we're going to increase the reliability by 20%, so both of those good options for us here.
What do they say? Competition is good for business.
Okay, San Diego, let's see here. Let's try to get the beer flowing, so let's build a small train station this time. Here we are. We'll build it right there on the edge of town. We're going to bring it down this way. Try to bring this the cheapest way possible here. 59, 58K going this way. And then let's try to bring it down here. 160K going this way. Oh, then it starts to get really expensive up here, doesn't it? 420K coming in here. Then I've got to sort of bring it up this way because we do want to connect it in here to San Diego. Wow. Over $500,000 to get that one done, but at least it brings beer in. Oh, and this is not going to work, is it? There we go. Okay, is that all green? Yes, it is. We've got to save up the cash to get that line up and going. Making some big tracks here, though, to begin with. Cool. Well, anyway, guys, I just did want to say thanks for watching. And again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you guys next time.